baby. 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, Junior back again. Right, this week it's not going to be a review or anything. It's just a sort of a bit of a sort of let's play, I suppose, of Kung Fu Master. About a week ago, my mate in work was very nicely found a Kung Fu Master arcade board in his back room and decided to give it to me free of charge, which was very nice of him. Donate it to the cause, and I've been waiting a week to get a converter. I was going to actually make one because the arcade board's not actually JAMA. It's IRAM's own sort of arcade standard connector. I was actually going to make a converter, but for 20 quid on eBay postage, you can actually get a properly designed circuit board type converter. So I bought one of them and it's turned up. And plugged it in and it works, which is fantastic, and it seems to work perfectly fine as well. I did have to mess around with some of the dip switches to get it working, because all I was getting was an upside down sort of test screen, but obviously somebody had been playing around with the dip switches, but yep, got it all working. Pretty cool. 1984 arcade board has survived pretty damn well. It looks in pretty good nick, so I can't fault it. I say Kung Fu Master is a classic. You've probably seen this game before. It's been converted to loads of consoles. It was in arcades everywhere back in the day. I say this game originally was going to be based on Game of Death, with the 5 levels of the tower he climbs up in Game of Death. If I look it up quick, I'm looking on Wiki, I am at the moment, but yeah, the 5 levels of the Devil's Temple. But then it was changed and based on Meals on Wheels and Kung Fu Master, not Kung Fu Master, but Jackie Chan. So in Japan, this game's actually called Spartan X, which is what Meals on Wheels was actually called in Japan. Apart from the fact that it shares the name, it doesn't really share anything to do with the movie at all. I did just find out as well that the main character's name is Thomas, which is slightly put off. I was expecting some like funky names, some funky Chinese name or something, but not Thomas apparently, according to Wiki. But say this game came out in 1984. It was made by IRAM. It is one of IRAM's classics. They did. I don't know if it was a sequel to this, to be honest, but I think it pretty much was. They did. I can't remember the bloody name of it, no? Bloody hell, what's it called? Vigilante, that's it. They did Vigilante in the arcades, which is pretty much the same sort of game as this, really. Just obviously a bit more modern, a bit more sort of characters, but very similar gameplay. But say Kung Fu Master is a classic, so let's put some credits into this. So you may hear a bit of tapping because I'm using my super gun to play it. I warn you, I'm not particularly very good at this game. Never was very good at this game, but since I got the arcade board, I think I'll have to do a bit of practicing or something. So basically, your idea is you walk from left to right or right to left, which depends on the level you're at, and you just kick all the guys. If they grab hold, you've got to shake the joystick. You can punch and kick. You get different enemies now and then come up, which require different tactics to actually kill. You basically work your way to the end, and there's a boss at the end then, which you can fight. You can do fly kicks and stuff, which I don't think are that useful. Right, I should be coming up to the first boss. Right, this guy's a bit tricky. I'm gonna die now, I think. Ah! I know you can get close to him and you can duck down or jump depending on his attacks. But I haven't quite worked out the timing for that yet. I find just sort of dodging away from him, forcing him in the corner seems to work quite well. I say back in the day, this was everywhere in the arcades. Sometimes they do throw low, which you've got to jump over then. Let's go the old classic music. Right, this boss should be coming up in a second. That's it, trapped it. Right, this is the level that list you can't get past. There's lots of pots coming down the ceiling that drop these little dragons and stuff. I can't do this level. I've got to the end of it a few times, but died on the boss. I haven't quite worked this level out yet. You gotta hit them once because they explode. Damn. You can't kick them as they drop. You've got to be pretty quick. Ooh, we've got to run away from that exploder. Right. I just said little guys at you now. Right. Oh, got to jump over that way. I haven't worked that out yet. Damn it. Let's see if I can get to him. So sometimes it's a little bit tricky with the pots and when they fall. I'm gonna have to run away now, I think. Damn. You can't kick those snakes. Once they come out of the pots, that's it. You've got to jump over them or kick them as they land. So, like I said, not particularly very good at this game. Gotta try and rescue your girlfriend, Sylvia. Let's give her another try. So I was never very good at this in the arcades. So it seems I own the arcade board now. It would be a bit rude not to sort of try and learn how to play it. Vigilante is quite good as well, mind. If you want to check that out, especially the arcade version is very good, but the PC Engine has got a very good conversion of the arcade one. It's not arcade perfect, but it's close. Right, here we go. Trap him in the corner. Use the same similar tactics work on Vigilante as well, actually, for some of the bosses, is get them trapped in corners. So I'm not sure if this board is a UK board or a Japanese board. Probably a UK one. Oh! I did last long, did I say this level's tricky, man. So there's plenty of replays of this game on YouTube if you want to have a look. Like I said, I struggle with this level. We'll get far away from that explosion. Ah, damn it. Oh, here we go. Should jump probably. Can't kill him. I say this game was distributed by Data East in America, so it's got Data East written all over it. I'm not quite sure about this one. Is it? If I look at the arcade board, does it say Data East on it? Don't think it does. It says something on there. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look if it does say. It says something on there. License seal. I think this is actually a Japanese board, but look at it. It's got a Japanese license seal on it. It says Spartan X. So it is Spartan X. So this is actually the Japanese version. Yep, Got other Japanese stickers on it as well. That's pretty cool. That is actually an original Japanese version. Very nice. I think what I'll do as well is take a picture of it and put it on the actual picture for the YouTube video. I'll put a picture of the actual arcade board. Right, let's give it one more go. Let's see if I can get a bit further. Come to the Devil's Temple. The 5 Sons of the Devil. I didn't notice on the start screen when we booted this up. Did it actually say Spartan X? Let's have a look at that, I think. Gotta watch out when they grip you, they take quite a bit of your energy goes down pretty fast. Say punch is not quite as good, they gotta get a lot closer to you. Ideally, you don't really want that. Beat the crap out of me. So I was definitely correct when I said I wasn't particularly very good at this game. Oh, I should have jumped. Sometimes you get 3 of those knife chuckers if you take your time. Or even 4. Alright, now we got trouble, haven't we? This is not going well. Right to my last life, can I do it? Oh, didn't get time to jump in. Oh, my energy sucks. Well, I got 2 hits on it anyway. Right, guys, so that's a little bit of a look at Kung Fu Master. I say if I do get a chance, maybe I'll see if I can practice it a bit more. I think I do need quite a bit of practice on it because I'm pretty crap. But yeah, so that's Kung Fu Master or Spartan X, depending on if you're Japanese or English. Pretty cool jammer board. And I'll catch you next time with something else. I think I'm sure I'll find something else to actually review or play. I just haven't been playing a huge amount of retro games at the moment, because there's been quite a few games that come out on the newer consoles I've been playing, so I do need to get back into the retro. Maybe a bit more goes on the PC Engine or something, and come up with something on there. So, or the Neo Geo even. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. Bye now.